Is up, everyone? This is your dude, King E-Head, the social outcast, and this is the way E see it. Now, before we get to any topic, I need you to go to e14medianetwork.com. Again, e14medianetwork.com. And check out all the exclusive artists, business alike, edutainment, because we keep everything at a balance. This is hip-hop. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to go back to the golden ages where it's part where we teaching our people how to live out here in this already messed up world. You know what I'm saying? So before we get to that, I want to say that I ran into a video earlier by this lady named Sarah Lena. And Sarah Lena has some very good points on why the good brother gets shunned. But I just want to have my certain opinion to it. And the select few, let me explain to you the select few that women pick, because it's all about how women choose the men that they choose. And I really get upset when they choose the guy that they choose and then get upset because they didn't get the person that they thought they should have. Otherwise, then you got the brothers over here who will show you, who are trying to show you, but never get the chance to, like, you know, get with you or, you know, try to go any further. So what I mean by the select few, the good brothers are the outcasts, and the select few are the gangbangers, the thugs, the guys that doesn't do anything to make things better for us. I mean, it's all about separatism when it comes to women that talk like this and speak like that. So I really appreciate Sarah Lena for doing what she's doing and saying what she's saying and making sense of it. I don't get a lot of black women like this that talks like this, but when I do, I enjoy it because I know it's the truth. And the way I feel, you know, the facts will always kick ass. Let me say that again. The facts will always kick ass. And that's exactly what she did. And I know there's a lot of good brothers that's out there that's very frustrated. And we have to come with some solution to basically fix this, because it has been a wild one for a lot of people in our generation, the generation after us, and the generation before us. So now we have to come with a solution. And the solution is get with brothers that will build to something. You feel me? I'm going to say this again. Ladies, get with brothers that's willing to build something. I mean, hey, look at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here building things all by myself. And I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, what am I doing this for? Am I just doing it for myself, or am I doing it for the black woman and doing it for my people? You know, answer that question. So if you have any questions or opinions, then just hit me up and leave a comment under the comment section in the E14 Media Support Group, because this is where the content is stationed. So we about to go ahead and get into this video, man. Want y'all listen to this young lady right quick, and I'll be right back.
The fact of the matter is, a lot of sisters do not want good men. They prefer these type of brothers that don't have goals, that don't have a good job, that don't have drive, that don't have ambition, that aren't good protectors, that lack in these areas where a man should be plentiful in. They go for these type of men instead of a good man, because when they have this type of brother, they can tell him everything he's doing wrong. They can belittle him. They can disrespect him. And they like that. That's why when they were talking about it, they were laughing, they were giggling, they were giving each other high five. Like, yes, I talk to my man like that too. I have to tell my man that too. Ha ha ha. They think it's funny because they like the idea that they feel superior over their man. They like feeling like they are in control of him. They like that position of authority, of power. They like being able to say, get the fuck up off my couch. I'm about to kick you out my house. You need to do this. You ain't shit. They like being able to talk to men like that. They like that. But if the role was reversed and they did have a good man, now they can't talk to him like that. They can't be disrespectful to him. Now they actually have to watch their mouth. Now they have to level up. Now they might actually have to be submissive. Hold up. This is one of the reasons why women prefer those type of men over good men. Because a good man is a man that is plentiful in all these areas where these other men lack. The brothers that you do pay attention to, they lack in these areas where good men actually have this stuff. You know, they have the goal, the ambition, the drive. If they don't have a lot of money, they're working towards it. You know what I mean? They are protectors. They are leaders. They provide guidance and all this, the knowledge and the strategic planning and all this other stuff that comes with being a good, strong, masculine black man. They have all of this. So now he can actually turn around and tell you where you lack as a female. As a feminine woman, he can say, you're not feminine enough. You're not nurturing enough. You're not affectionate enough. You're not sexual enough. You don't have sex enough. You know, you're not sensual enough. You're not creative enough. You don't teach your children enough. You don't cook decent meals enough. You don't keep this house clean enough. And if a man tells you that, now, oh my goodness, he is controlling. He's a misogynist. He is a chauvinist. But it's okay for you to point out everything that a man does wrong. It's okay for you to tell him what he needs to do. It's okay for you to point out all his flaws and tell him all the areas he lacks as a man, but a man can't do that to you. That is a problem with black women, and we need to stop that. It is a huge problem. And a man that is a good man, he has standards. He's going to want you to do better. The same way you're going to want your no good brother to do better. He's going to want you to do better too, because he has options. And that's another thing, another reason why sisters don't want good men, because good men have options, and they understand that these women these options, they're good women. But the brother that's not a good man, his options are not women. They're the type of woman that you would say are no competition, right? So you don't have nothing to worry about with him. You feel like he only gonna be with some type of bummy chick, you know, you think. But with a good man, you know, he has some real good options. So you got to level up. That means you got to do some work with yourself. You have to change some things. You have to improve in some areas. You have to elevate. If sisters don't really, they're not trying to really work on nothing. This whole feminist movement have made women feel like they're just perfect. Nothing they do is wrong. It's all on a man. So when you do have a good man, that's like, oh no, you need to work on this. You need to work on that. They don't like that. Now they feel inferior. Now they feel inadequate. No, they like to feel like they're perfect. They like to feel like they're the ones in control. So that's why they go for this man that don't have nothing, that doesn't do all the things that they want them to do. They lack standards. And I'm not even going to say they lack standards. They may have them, but they prefer this man that doesn't have everything going on. Because they just like being able to belittle him, and they like being disrespectful, because they can't disrespect the good man. They can't talk down on him.
All right, y'all, that was a very logical video, man. And I would like to say that I am one of the good brothers. I mean, as y'all can see, I'm doing my thing, running my own company, you know what I'm saying, running my own brand, and I'm looking for somebody that's solid. I'm not scared to see it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to continue to see it. If they don't like brothers like me who are structured and trying to do something right in life, y'all got to understand, it's not all the ways about the thugs. And I'm not being against the thugs, the gangsters, or whatever y'all want to call them, because there's some good in them too. You know what I mean? But if there's about the destruction of their neighborhood, it's something you don't need to be with. So at the end of the day, salute to the young lady. And before we get up out of here, we got another video coming from an elderly lady who's speaking the truth. But if you want to be on Firehouse Radio at Spreaker.com, then go to michaelsampson30@gmail.com, and he will be surely to be right with you with MP3s and MP4s. And also, E14 Radio will be back next week with some new music. And if you want to be part of E14 Radio, then hit me up at BigBoyNation8360@gmail.com. And also, we have a lot of content, like I said before in the beginning of the video. E14medianetwork.com is the place to be. We got entertainment, we got content, we got artists. We got artists with a message, and you know, the message is really similar to things that I'm on, so y'all already know what that is. But before we get up out of here, we have another elderly lady who is speaking from the heart, so I hope y'all listen to this, get some knowledge out of everything y'all got out of this show. And if you like the comment, Ask me questions and I'll respond back to you. This is your dude, King E has the social outcast.
And nobody in here alone, and your experience is not yours alone. It is a systematic way of having us live. And you don't have to. Throw the TV out. Start there first. You don't want the war in your house? Throw the propaganda machine out. And anytime you hear somebody talking about a big black man, you be proud of that. Because that's what he is. When you see a natural sister wave at one another, be kind to each other. Know that we are not here alone. We ain't here alone. It happened for generations of us. And until we say we are not alone, it will not stop. And then it's going to seep into him and his next generation. And it takes us to put a stop to this. I hear brothers not talking, so I'm going to talk for you. Go ahead. Protect us. We got you. There's more than me in here. There's more than me in here. There is more than women like me in here. They just don't have the voice to tell you. I do. We are not alone. That's the illusion. Bust that one open, we got this. Because if we can spend the money that we spend here in America loosely without earning or owning any of it, we can build a nation within a nation overnight. But guess what? Everybody here gonna have to go out and touch 10 more.
What is up, everybody? This is your dude, King E has the social outcast. Hey, if you want to be a part of the E14 experience, if you are an independent artist, if you're an independent record label, if you are an independent comedian, model, whatever, then you hit at bigboynation8360@gmail.com, or you can message us at e14medianetwork.com. Tired of being hated on? Well, this is the #1 social media advertising company that you will get your work put out by your boy, King E has. And you can also check out all the work that we have, like Hip Hop Notified, Firehouse Radio, and countless other things that we do. This is your dude, King E has 100.